Hello. It's been a while since I've I guess done a vlog. Um and a lot's happened. I don't remember what I said the last time I did one of these cuz like I said it's been a while, but um right now I'm tired as hell. I'm doing a new job at a construction company. I've been painting. Um it's a lot harder than I thought it would be to paint a house. I've been painting walls and ceilings basically. And I'm pretty bad at painting around trim. Um, I found that I bumped into the trim on windowsills and stuff a lot, and so I've been kind of being extra careful around that and actually kind of skipping over it altogether in some cases. Um, this guy John, he hired me. He has his own company, and he's doing pretty well for himself. It's a good business. I work there with Ryan, who's I mean both John and Ryan I've known since high school or earlier. So, but I've been trying to, as best as I can, keep up with the pace of the work and trying to do a good job while I'm at it. And man, right now I'm sore. This is day 2. I've done 2 days of it, 6-hour days, not even that long. And I have, man, I have sore hands, sore arms, shoulders, lower back, like upper shoulders. Um, my abs are a little bit sore. And then just from all the stairs, stepping up a stairs and up a ladder, I got like calf muscle pain, feet pain, a little bit in my thighs, but not much. I mean, it's like I worked out and I'm super, super sore. And this is only 2 days into it, so I'm hoping that the soreness kind of goes away because I'm definitely using muscles I haven't been used to using, and it's a lot more physical work than I'm used to. I've worked as a CNA for the past decade basically, and it's a lot of walking, but it's not other than the occasional like helping a patient like get up further in bed or roll or whatever. And a lot of that's just a little bit of arm strength, and you usually are helped by multiple people at work, and it's just a lot less physical. And I've never been this out of shape like I am right now. I don't think. Like I've maintained a weight of about 220 pounds, but my muscle mass has gone significantly down, and my fat has gone up, even though I'm the same weight. And yeah, I just haven't hit the gym in a long time, at least not regularly. And when I do, it's like I'll go 2 to 4 days and then I'll kind of fall off again. Um, the reason I'm working at this construction company though is because I got fired from my job at the hospital because I kind of fucked up and my attendance was poor again in the introductory 3 months that I started working there. So they were more critical of it, and as well as more critical because of the fact that it was a issue in the past. So instead of getting a write up or anything along those lines, I just got straight up let go. Um, but yeah, I filed unemployment in the off chance that they that they say yes and the hospital doesn't contest it. But I'm guessing if they contest it, they're gonna win, and I'm not gonna get anything from it. So it's not something I'm depending on. It's more like a just in case I can get away with getting it kind of thing. So we'll find out. Um, Other than that, I got food stamps obviously because I'm technically unemployed right now. The work that I'm doing for this construction company is under the table, so it's just cash and it's not taxed and not on the books technically. So one good thing about it, I'm making about 20 an hour, and technically that's less than I'd be making as a CNA, but maybe on par or even more because of the lack of taxing. I don't know. Either way, it's a good wage, especially for something that I don't have experience in, and he's being lenient and teaching me as we go, kind of thing. Um, I low key got some hopes that I might lose some weight from all this physical work I'm doing, though, because it's definitely a lot more physical than I'm used to being, so I should be burning some calories. Um, anyway, when I got fired, I kind of took a dive mentally. I kind of fell into a pretty depressed mood for about a couple days. I slept for like a day or two straight before I even got up to get applications or anything rolling. I've applied at a few places, but the biggest change in that aspect is I'm gonna start school in September. September 25 to be exact is my first day of school. I registered for 12 credits worth of classes at Lynn Benton Community College, and the classes I registered for are prerequisites of the RN program there, which I've been saying I've been wanting to do for a long time now, but I've been dragging my heels for like basically the last decade. So hopefully that goes well. I'm gonna put my best foot forward and do what I can to get my grades really good. I have no qualms about whether or not I'll be able to pass the classes, but I'm a little bit stressed because I want to pass them with an A for the maximum number of points possible. And because of that fact, I'm going to look for a job that is weekends only, Saturday and Sunday, um, and try and get by on that. The money for my school is coming from my mom, which I don't really want to get into it too much. We had a little bit of an argument back and forth because I think that her paying is going to put her in a bad position, and I'm concerned about her and her well being. But long story short, she's going to be pulling some money out of her 401k budget, and she's going to be paying for my college tuition and stuff. Um, and saying that, with me being 36 years old, I definitely feel guilty and inadequate, or I don't really know the words I'm looking for, but I don't feel good about leaning on her so heavily monetarily um, for the schooling. And I can't file FAFSA or get grants or financial aid or anything like that because I am defaulted on 2 federal student loans that total about $12,000. One's a $10,000 and one's a $2,000 student loan. They're both in default right now. And in order to qualify for the FAFSA that I can file for but cannot receive, I have to pull those out of default in order to be able to qualify for another FAFSA support or whatever. Which that's definitely going to be on my dock of things to do, because as soon as I can get FAFSA funds, it will relieve a lot of that tension that my mom is having on well, it'll relieve a lot of that pressure on my mom's side of things because she won't have to pay as much, or if at all, for the schooling. So the key is getting those defaulted student loans out of default. Anyway, I'm a little bit behind on bills, but technically I'm current. They're just gonna go behind this month because I don't have a regular income right now, besides the under the table work that I just started doing, which will help. Um, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of the update on my current situation. Like I said, a lot's happened. Medically, My blood sugars have gone back up because I found out that the Trulicity, which I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but the once a week shot that my doctor got me on, um, was causing a severe rash in my stomach area, which is where I inject it. And I stopped taking that for about 2 weeks now, and the rash has been going away and is pretty much gone now. A little bit of itchiness remains, but it's pretty much gone. But the side effect of not being on that shot is I have had low or high sugar levels regularly. I'm regularly seeing numbers between 2 to 3 to maybe even 400 on my blood sugar reading, which the target preference of my blood sugar levels is 1 to 150, so significantly high. Um, so I need to talk to my doctor about that, about possibly getting a different shot that isn't Trulicity that might not cause me to have the reaction of that rash, if there is even a thing. Because while I was on Trulicity, it was actually significantly, it was significantly lower. I was actually sometimes going low, if anything, while on Trulicity. So it was a good thing for my blood sugar levels overall, and it was kind of something that my doctor was wanting to increase in order to decrease my insulin. Which right now my insulin numbers that I'm taking are pretty high. Anyway, I don't want to continue going on and on, but that's basically the update on my life. No girlfriend or anything yet, but I have kind of talked to a girl that I was seeing a little bit before, but I don't know that she's quite ready for a relationship yet. Um, I'm ready. I want a committed relationship that leads to marriage and children. At this point in my life, I'm old enough. I want that. But I haven't found anyone that's interested in me enough to pursue that with them. And that bums me out a little bit. But in the back of my head, I got this fear that I'm going to get too old to have kids one day. Um, and I mean, I really want my mom and my dad to experience being grandparents, and I want the experience of being a father. So, I mean, you can only do so much, and part of it is I've let myself go physically and probably mentally and just in general. I've become lazy. I'm continuing to play video games as the primary thing in my life, and I haven't worked out. I've gained weight or I've gained fat. I guess I should say, since my weights remain the same. But obviously, those things affect acquiring a significant other. So anyway, I'm really tired. I'm gonna relax for a bit, probably pass out early. Being on a day shift's a little bit weird. Um, it's weird being awake while it's light out all the time and actually going to sleep when it's dark. It feels backwards. I've been on a knock shift schedule for 10 to 15 years now, and it just feels backwards. It doesn't feel normal to me. But it's surprisingly coming easier than I thought it would, and maybe it'll be healthier for me overall. Um, I'm hoping that helps with motivation and stuff. But anyway, I'll go ahead and cut this off here, and hopefully you enjoyed my little rant. Thank you. Bye.